So this is the perfect time for a class to start. The sun moves into Aries in 2 minutes. Yay! So we've had the sun. We've had Neptune on the sun, which has been an interesting energy. I don't know if you guys have felt it, but it's been a little confusing. It's been a little bit like dreamy, but maybe things aren't actually happening or things aren't being decided. And now we have some Aries energy, and with the sun and Aries, I'm hoping that gives us the ability to move forward with some things. Okay, welcome. So it's the spring equinox. We have some other astrological events going on today that we're going to work with. And we're going to do an extra long class. So we'll be here for an extra 15 minutes, not super, super long, but we'll be here till 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So what I want to do is let's go ahead and tune in, and we'll tune in as the sun makes its move from the end of the zodiac to the beginning of the zodiac. So bring the palms together, rub the palms. Feel that heat building in your hands, that heat starting to build in our community, in our environment, and that fire inside of ourselves starting to build. Let the palms come and rest in front of the heart. You can barely hear me, huh? I don't know, it's different. Are other people having trouble hearing me? No, good. It's just you, Simran Das. Sorry. Okay, palms are together, elbows out to the side, shoulders relaxed down the back, sit up nice and tall. We'll tune in with Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Tapping into that creative force, that subtle wisdom. Take a deep breath in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Adgurin Nama, Jugadgurin Nama, Satgurin Nama, Siddhi Gurudeve Nama. Adgurin Nama, Jugadgurin Nama, Satgurin Nama, Siddhi Gurudeve Nama. Adgurin Nama, Jugadgurin Nama, Satgurin Nama, Siddhi Gurudeve Nama. Inhale deeply through the nose. Feel that breath filling up your chest, filling you up so your spine grows taller, your palms gently press while your shoulders relax. Activate the navel a little bit, lift the pelvic floor, hold the breath in and savor this moment. Through the nose, exhale. Let's stay in the position, take a deep breath in. And feel yourself not only welcoming the spring, but actively participating in bringing the light back. The light is increasing. We're building the light not only in our outer world, but we're building the light inside of ourselves so that we can bring it to the outer world. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale deeply, deep breath in. And exhale, release. Okay. So, happy spring, happy fall to those that are going into fall. Today, we're going to work with the liver. We're going to work with taking care of the liver. So when we enter springtime, it's a very important time for us to work with the liver, with our inner fire, with our inner heat. What happens in winter is our bodies get a little bit heavier, we get a little bit slower. We build some insulation for ourselves. It's very, very natural. And then what we want to do in spring is we want to start to build our own natural fires again to help let go of whatever that heaviness is that's built in the body. And the liver helps us to detoxify and release throughout the body. So throughout the spring, this is a time when we want to work with liver exercises. So just thinking little things, like you could just add it to your morning practice. We'll do some warm-ups, just doing this. Really good, right? Twisting, anything that's going to twist this. Sufi grinds, right? We're going to do those today. Twists. Anything that's going to move here is going to help move that spleen and that liver and help wake it back up. So if you want to add those to your daily practice, those are really great things for you to be doing in the springtime. And we'll go through a pretty good set of warm-ups, and most of the warm-ups that we're going to do are good for the liver. And then we'll do a set that's very specifically designed for the liver and taking care of the liver. The other thing that's going on astrologically today is we have Jupiter and Mercury coming together. So we've had a lot of planets in Pisces. We still have a lot of planets in Pisces, but the sun has made its way out of Pisces right now. And then meeting in Pisces, we have Jupiter and Mercury. So Mercury is our thoughts, our minds, our communication, and Jupiter is this prosperity. So what I want to do on this day of spring is I want to set our minds towards prosperity. This is a really powerful time where we're literally going to do a meditation where we activate the sun and we activate the Mercury, or we activate, Jupiter, and we activate Mercury because they're conjunct, and we're going to bring them together within ourselves so that our minds can be directed towards prosperity and not towards scarcity, right? This is something that I constantly, when I have to make big decisions, and I'm like, okay, am I moving out of scarcity or am I moving out of prosperity? Am I making this decision out of like scarcity or fear, or am I making this decision out of prosperity? And the more and more you look at the seeds that you're planting when you make these decisions as to what I'm doing, where I'm going, you'll see how the results change, and how when you plant prosperity can grow. But if you keep making decisions out of small-mindedness or out of fear or out of scarcity, that's usually the result you'll get as well. So let's go into this. Let's start to practice. We've got a full practice today to really wake up your body for spring. So feel like this practice is waking you back up, right? We have this idea in the West that nature is separate from us and it's just happening to us, right? Like, oh, it's becoming spring and it's happening to me. Oh, it's becoming winter and it's happening to me. But can we start to relate to this planet as though we're active participants, as though we are helping to bring the spring back, that we're bringing the spring back within it. We're bringing the energy, we're bringing the fire, we're bringing the light back within ourselves. And then within that, we are in coordination with the outside world. We're in connection with the outside world. So start to feel like you're lifting yourself up from that. And the other thing is, if we think back 2 years ago, right? We were promised a spring. 2 years ago, we were promised a spring and we got something very different. We got a very different experience, and we're just starting to awaken from that. So there might be some places in you where you're hesitant, right? A little bit of PTSD, a little bit of fear around actually being excited to move into spring, right? Because we've been promised it a few times and it didn't really come. So let's still, hope is a very important thing. It's the most powerful, the most powerful aspect of 2022, and especially the beginning part of the year, is the ability to have hope. Okay, so work on that muscle to have hope for the future, because when we have hope for the future, we can plant those seeds and we can build a better future. And this is the one of the best days to do it, springtime. The other one is the new moon in Aries, and I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with that, but I'm definitely going to do something with that so that we can work with that energy. So let's start by warming up. So just close your eyes, bring your hands onto your knees. If you're sitting on a cushion, you can go ahead and let go of the cushion and just sit right on the floor. And I want you to be so mindful of this part of your body, right? Right about where the lower ribs are and then down. And this is what we're really going to try to move when we start our warm-ups. So we're going to start Sufi grind. So you're going to bring yourself forward. You're going to come over to the side. You're going to go over back. You're going to come to the other side and you're going to come forward. And be really mindful that this part of the torso is twisting and moving as you start to move. And you can start out nice and slow. You can honor any heaviness, any groundedness that you still have from winter. There you go. Really check in. Am I moving? Am I twisting the torso around? Or am I flopping my head around? It's not this. It's this. Churning, churning. There you go. Nice. It should feel like your organs are getting a nice little workout. Like we're working and opening up all of those organs of digestion. All of those organs of cleansing, of clearing, of detoxification. Now I want you to match your breath with this. So every time you inhale, you're coming forward. Every time you are going back, you're exhaling, inhaling forward, exhaling back. The other thing we're going to do today is it's a very etheric time, right? It's this, astrologically, it's very kind of out there. And what I want to do is create some focus and some groundedness for us. Next time you come forward, start going the other direction. So part of the way we're going to do that is working with the mind. Every time you come forward, inhale Sat. Every time you come back, exhale Nam. Inhale Sat. Exhale Nam. Starting to work with the mind and coordinate it with the movement and the breath. Keep going. Exaggerate it a little bit more. And then inhale, come to center. Hold the breath. Feel your spine grow a little bit taller. Feel your shoulder blades relax. Feel your chin come slightly in so the back of the neck is nice and long. Hold. Without gasping or collapsing through the nose, exhale. Take some slow, deep breaths here. You bring the hands on the shoulders, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back, elbows at the same height as the shoulders. Keep this form. We're going to start to take the form side to side. So we're side bending, inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Again, feel a nice big stretch right in this area of the lower ribs as you take it side to side. Think less about crunching down and think more about expanding on that side that's facing up. Inhaling left, exhaling, bending right. Check in with your heart for these last 30 seconds, really keeping that heart lifted, trying to keep those shoulders in line with the elbows in line with the shoulders. Inhale, come to center. Hold the breath in. Hold the position. Focus the eyes up at the third eye center. Exhale, relax the hands down onto the knees. Really nice, everybody. Just take a few breaths here in and out through the nose. Stretch your legs out and start to make your way up to standing. Standing up. Bring it so your big toes come together, but the heels are a little bit separate, and that'll kind of make the outside of your legs, of the outsides of your feet parallel to each other, okay? So big toes are touching, but the heels are kind of separate, and then the outsides of the feet should become parallel, okay? Let's cross the thumbs. We're going to reach the arms up over the head, lift that heart up like you're letting the sun in. Exhale, come into a forward fold. When you sweep down, let the arms stay by the ears until you make your way all the way down. Let your exhale, inhale, start to come back up. Lift up, slight backward bend, lifting the heart up as you come up. Exhale, forward. Start to really deepen your breath here. Try to keep those arms straight the whole time so they move with your head as you come up and down. You create a little bit of tension, pulling the thumbs together and pulling them apart. And now start to move with devotion to this sun that has created this environment that we get to live in and get to grow in, to get to experience warmth and love and all those amazing human experiences, the beauty of the blossoms, our food growing in its warm care. Start to let this be more than just physical. Let it be devotional. Let it be spiritual. Let it be emotional. Twenty more seconds. Do one more, get really deep. One more, get really deep. Lift the heart up nice and high. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Exhale. Relax the arms down, come standing up. All right, we're going to stay standing for the next exercise. The palms, the arms will come out to the side. You have the palms facing down. You're going to spread your feet a little bit wider than hips distance apart, definitely wider than your mat. Reach the arms out to the side. This is going to be your inhale position here. Then we're going to do a twist, keeping the arms in alignment, but twisting, letting the right arm come down and touch the left toes as you bend forward. Inhale, come standing up. Exhale, bring the left hand over towards the right toes. So you're doing windmills here. Exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up. Again, you can stay with that devotion in your heart. This isn't a sun salutation, but it's similar. An environmental crisis is a crisis of devotion. The human ego thinks that it's better, more important than our environment. We've lost connection with it. We see on this day, this moment, an even day and an even night. You put yourself back in balance with nature by respecting it, by loving it, by devoting a part of your life to it. You're doing really great. We got to warm these bodies back up. We got to wake them back up. You got 25 more seconds. Inhale, come standing up, stretch the arms nice and wide. Exhale, relax. Let the arms come down. You can bring your feet together for a moment. Let the shoulders relax down the back. Let the palms face forward. Just take a few breaths here standing. Sitting down, if you can, come sitting in rock pose. If rock pose is uncomfortable for you, you could come sitting in easy pose. So sitting right on top of your sit bones if you're in rock pose. Hands can just relax on the thighs, sit up nice and tall. As you inhale, turn your head over your left shoulder. As you exhale, turn your head over your right shoulder. Inhale, turn to the left. Exhale, turn to the right. So just like you're turning your head, nodding your head side to side, taking a nice deep breath as you turn over the left shoulder, a full exhale as you turn over the right. Start to add the mantra again, inhaling sit, exhaling nam. Inhaling sit, exhaling nam. Kundalini Surji Satsangata. Kundalini Surji Satsangata. Paramananda Guru Mukamacha. Inhale the head to center. Through the nose, exhale. Continue to let the breath come in and out through the nose. Right, now we're going to come laying down on the left side. So those were our warm-ups. Now we're moving into a set called Let the Liver Live. So we're really going to be working with the liver. We do not change sides, so we only go on the left side. So you have to get on the left side, don't go on the right side, okay? So you're laying on your left side. Let's see if I can bring this down. You're laying on your left side. You can use your arm to kind of hold your head up, okay? So it seems nice and relaxed at first. You're gonna hold your head up like this. Both of your legs are straight as possible, okay? Have that left leg nice and straight underneath you. Then you're gonna try to grab onto the toes. Grab on with the index finger and thumb and wrap it around the big toe of the right foot and press into the top of the big toe with your thumb. And then straighten that as much as you can up into the air. Beautiful. Start breath of fire. Start to move the breath in and out through the nose. Nice, pumping the navel. If you need to for your balance, find a place in front of you to focus. And if you have your balance, close your eyes and just go within. So we're working that liver. Again, we're only laying on the left side. We're only going to work with the right leg because the liver is on this right side. Starting to build the fire in you again, supporting your liver in detoxifying the body and releasing whatever has stagnated over this winter, over the last 2 years, clearing yourself out. Really amazing, everybody. You're doing great. You have 25 more seconds. Inhale deeply. And exhale, you can slowly release that right leg. Let the right leg come down, roll onto your back, and lay on your back. And just relax on the back. Connect with your breath. Relax, relax, relax. All right, our next exercise is here on our back. The full expression is wheel pose. So if you are really confident in your ability to do wheel pose, you can make your way up into wheel pose. You start in wheel pose and you work your way out of it if it's we're going to be up there for a little while. So it might be when you start with a new back front. Also work in the bridge pose. I'm going to guide you through bridge pose. And if either of these don't work for you, you can just visualize either of these postures in your body. So laying on the back, you're going to bend your knees, bring your feet as close as possible to your glutes. Arms are by the side. If you can grab your ankles, you can grab your ankles. And start to lift your hips up into the air. Tuck your shoulders underneath your body and really lift the pelvis up. You're going to hold yourself here, or if you want to move the wheel, you move yourself in the wheel, but I want it to be something you're really confident in getting into in yourself on your own. Go ahead and start to move into the posture. We're going to start to work with our breath. So laying on the back, lifting the hips up into the air. Really nice. We're getting those hips up as high as possible, getting those shoulders, working those shoulders underneath you so the chest is lifted too. Knees do not come wide. Knees stay close together. They should stay about as wide as your hips. They should stay over the ankles. Now start to change your breath by inhaling through the nose. Through the nose, exhaling deeply and completely. Now inhale through the mouth. Through the mouth, exhale. So we're changing the channel, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, inhaling through the mouth, exhaling. Keep breathing like that, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, and then taking the inhale and the exhale through the mouth. Try to keep those hips up as high as you can. Keep that spine arched up to the sky as you breathe. Feel yourself. Every time you recommit to lifting those hips up, to lifting that chest, you're committing to lifting yourself, your own spirit this spring. When you lift yourself, when you elevate yourself, you can elevate all of those around you just by showing up. I want you to find that max height of those hips. Really lift everything up as high as you can for these last 20 seconds. Lift up, stay with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Relax the hips down, extend the legs. Relax your arms by your side. Just relax and feel how the flow in the body has changed. Okay, we're gonna roll back onto the left side. I'm laying on your left side again. Same position as that first exercise is for your hand rests underneath the head. Legs are straight. Left leg is straight. Bend the right leg so you can grab the big toe and extend that leg straight back up as straight as you can get it into the air. And again, we're gonna do breath of fire, but we're gonna do it through the mouth this time. Twenty more seconds. Inhale. Exhale, relax the leg. Go ahead and roll onto your back. And again, just allow yourself to come back to neutral, a neutral position. And notice, is the Kriya working? Are things happening? Is there movement on that right side? There's support for the liver. You can bring your knees into your chest. We're gonna come all the way up to standing again. Make your way up to standing and bring your feet nice and wide. We're gonna bring them about 2 feet apart. Maybe a little bit less than 2 feet apart. So standing up, nice and tall, wide-legged stance. Start to bend forward into a forward fold and start to reach your arms underneath your body as much as you can. So really reaching those arms down and behind you. Drop down into this position. If you can, roll your tongue. If you can't roll your tongue, just stick your tongue out and start to do breath of fire through the tongue. Really nice jaw, really beautiful. Keep it going. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly start to stack your spine back up, coming up to standing, taking your time. And then go ahead and come down onto your back again. One more time, we're gonna roll over to the left side, laying on the left side. Hand as your pillow, legs are straight. This time we're gonna do cannon fire through the mouth. So it's a powerful in and out through the mouth. Grab that right foot, lift it up into the air. Cannon breath in and out. Through the mouth, really use the diaphragm. We're not here for as long, so get that right leg as straight as possible and just give into that breath. Inhale. And exhale, relax. Go ahead and lay down on the back again. Let the body relax for a moment here. Okay, make your way into a seated position. From this position, we're gonna do this 52 times, because so you're gonna count it to yourself, okay? 52 times. From sitting, you're gonna, without using your hands, push into your legs and come standing up, and then come sitting back down. Okay, that's one. You're gonna do it 52 times, okay? Start going at it. Lift yourself up, bring yourself back down. Try not to use the hands to bring yourself up and down. Now you probably have one leg in front, so do that, count it out 52 times. I know it's a lot, but I want you to feel like you're lifting yourself up. You're lifting yourself up from the heaviness. You're lifting yourself back up. You can do it. Find how your breath works with this. Find if there's a focus in your room to help you keep going. It doesn't matter which foot. You can put one foot in front or the other foot, and then you can change it. there's usually one foot that's easier than the other. So maybe start with the other one and then eventually make your way to the one that's easier. There you go. However you can get into it, get into it. Go, 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 go. 52 times, 52 times. Count them to yourself. 52. You're going to do it. This is clearly the big challenge of this set, but feel like you are the one bringing the spring back. You're bringing the energy back to your body. You're bringing yourself out of any heaviness, any depression. You're lifting yourself up. Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate gang. Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate gang. Durjan daladandan aşırı bahandan düştene kandan arbırte çiçir aşırı marine patatu tarine narakine varine gurgate açı akande kiç prachande khande rande alagamate jay jay ho sima khasara mareran ramak pradan. So good, keep it up, you're doing great. Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate gang. Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate gang. Kaka khanda bahandang, khadala khandang, atarana mandang, bhare bandang, bujitanda khandang, tej prachandang. Jodamandam baraprapam, sukha sanda karanang, durimate darenang, kilabeka haranang, asasaranang. Jai jai jagakaran, srastu parana, mam prataparana, jati gang. Jati gang, jati gang, jati gang, jati gang. Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate gang. Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate gang. Durjan daladandan aşırı bahandan düştene kandan arbırte çişir asırı marine patatu darine nargine varine gurkate açı akande tece prachande khande dande alakamate. So good. 52. Try to get to 52. Once you've gotten to 52, you can just sit and relax in easy pose. We have one more exercise after this, and we have relaxation. Kaka khanda bahandang, khadala khandang, atarana mandang, bhare bandang, bujitanda khandang, tej prachandang, jotamandam panaprapam, sukha sanda karanang, durumata daranang, kilabeka haranang, asaranang. Jai jai jagakaran, srasti parane, mam prataparane, jati gang. Jate gang, jate gang, jate gang, jate 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 gang. Daladandan aşırı bahandan düştene kandan arbırte çiçir aşırı marine patatu darine nargine varine gurgate açı akande tece prachande khande dande alakamate. Jai jai ho sima khasara mariran ramak pradan chatra chate. Jate gang, jate gang, So good. Just connect with yourself with the eyes closed, sitting in the seat, feeling the energy flowing, feeling your heart beating. Come standing up. You can use your hands this time. Come standing up. We're going to bring our hands under our hips. Feet are about hips distance apart. And start to circle your torso in really big circles, letting the hips move side to side. Try to keep the knees relatively straight, just a slight micro bend in the knees. Start to make big circles, really big circles. See that you're going back nice and far, going to all the sides nice and far. Those hips should be counterbalancing your torso, moving to the other side, and opening up. Nice. See how the breath coordinates with this. Close the eyes and just feel that opening of all that energy, all that vitality of the pelvis. Also, this is such a good one for the liver. You do this every morning, every evening to help support your liver in this spring. You start going the other direction, twisting the other way. Nice, large, biggest circles you can get going. Come up to center, inhale. Through the mouth, exhale. Through the nose, inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. One more deep breath in. And through the mouth. And take your time to make your way down onto your back. It might be nice and warm right now, but if you have a blanket or a shawl, cover yourself up so you can stay warm throughout the relaxation. Allowing yourself to completely let go on the floor, letting the arms come by the side, palms facing up, let the feet open. Let the head be heavy on the ground, the shoulders heavy. Completely let go. Completely relax. Inhale nice and deep. And exhale. Stay in stillness for a little bit longer, just noticing your breath as though you've woken up on this new day, from this seasonal transition. Ready for this new season, and just taking your time to wake up, breathing deeply, and then allowing your endpoints to start to gently move your fingers, your toes. Start to circle the wrists and circle the ankles. And start to stretch your arms and stretch your legs. And reach nice and big, stretch through the heels, reach the arms up overhead, do a nice big stretch, 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 stretch. And bend those knees and bring the knees in the chest, wrap your arms around the knees. And let's do a calf stretch, another great one for that twist in the spine. So extend the left leg, keep the right knee in. With the left hand, guide that right knee up and over to the left side. Let the right arm reach out to the right. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed so that twist is really happening in the waist. Then come to center and let's switch it out. Left knee comes in, right leg comes long. Right hand helps guide the left knee up and over to the right. Left arm reaches out to the side. And then bring both knees into the chest. And start to rock up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Make your way up into a seat for our meditation. Okay. So find a comfortable seat. You have a cushion, a pillow, something to sit on top of so you can sit up nice and tall. We're going to do a meditation for prosperity. I'm going to work with Jupiter, work with Mercury. The elbows are kind of a little bit in front of the body, not totally right in front, not totally to the side, kind of like halfway, okay? The fingers are together. And we're going to move by bringing the pinky side of the hand together and then the index side of the hand together. So we're making this circle, okay? Now, when the index side of the hand comes together, your right thumb is under your left, okay? Right thumb is under your left when the index side comes together, but you're tapping one side and then the other side, okay? Now, the arms are out in front of you and focused up, okay? About at heart level. So this is the movement we're going to do with the hands, okay? Making this circle. Trying to be as precise and smooth as possible. Now, as we bring the sides of the hands together, we're going to chant a mantra. The mantra is H-A-R, but it sounds like H-U-D because you're using your navel and you're flicking your tongue. So it's hud, 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 hud. The sound is coming from the navel. We're connecting with our power center and we're flicking the tongue to change the chemistry of the brain. Hud, 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 hud. Okay. This mantra is so important. We're literally on the day, this day of spring of creation, and HUD is the creation that is physically manifested. Okay, so this is a time when we can connect with our ability to create, not just in our minds, but in the physical world, to create things in the world. And through our word, through the sound current, is how we start that process, right? We say everything that we build in our world requires coordination, conversation for us to create it. So we create it through that vibration of HUD. Okay, that's we'll do that part, and then the last part is you're looking down the sides of the nose, at the tip of the nose. Eyes are just slightly open, about 1/10 open, 9/10 closed, and you're looking down the side of the nose at the tip of the nose, and that's where we'll do the movement from. Okay, go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Look down at the sides of the nose, and we'll start to chant the mantra as it starts with the track. Hud, 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 hud. Inhale and exhale. Let the hands come down on the knees, close the eyes, relax the eyes completely. on this equinox, on this day of Jupiter and Mercury combining, connecting in Pisces. Plant a seed of prosperity. There's something that will support you in your life, a job, money, material support, so that you can serve, so you can live out your purpose. Plant that seed today. Let's close with 3 long satnams. Bring the palms together, let the elbows come out to the side. Chant a long sut and a short nam 3 times to seal in the practice. Inhale. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Bringing the thumbs up. May this be a spring of hope, a spring of light, and a spring of love. Gratitude for this life, and gratitude for the seasons, and gratitude for the sun and the moon and the stars. We bow forward. Sana. Okay, so that is a very powerful prosperity meditation. We did it for 11 minutes. You don't even have to do it 11 minutes to see something. So anybody has something really prosperous happen to them, please let me know. I want to hear about it. If you get a new job offer, something happens, I really want to hear about it. So please, if you get some prosperity, let me know about it. And what I would say too is this is a good time to send me money. To have that exchange, right? There's the Kundalini yoga, there's an exchange that happens. If you want to make sure you deal in your deal, send something to me, make an exchange so that you can receive all the benefits of it, right? Where money is just that we show what we value and what we're committing to, and this is donation. So I don't care how much money you send me, but just make that exchange, and then you can make sure you're sealed in with the benefits.